All right.
All right, we are live with the Broken English Brothers. Oh, wait, I messed up. I should have said, that's right, we've downgraded.
I knew you were gonna make that joke because I was even thinking about it when I was grabbing this microphone. Like, that's right, we've downgraded again.
Yep, that's why we do it. We never want the viewers or the listeners of the Broken English podcast to know what's coming. Like how I was thinking of skipping our introductions. But I won't do that because it needs to be consistent. I'm Brooker, your co-host, and that's Carter on the other mic. And
Yep.
we are the Broken English Brothers. Now
Yeah.
today's a very special day. The day that this episode's going to be coming out. I won't let the viewers know when we actually recorded this, but Carter, why don't you explain why today is important?
Today is officially February 18th, which is my special number, 218. And it kind of just ends and begins there. But it's funny because I was talking about my number to somebody else who also had a number last week. I
Well,
call them
why?
magic numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah.
Now, why is it your magic number for the viewers at home?
So like magic number, and I know a lot of people seem to have this happen, but there's like certain numbers where it's just, you see that number all the time. Like you'll just randomly look at the clock and it'll be that time, or you'll need to go to like an apartment complex and just so happens like their apartment's 218, or um just I don't
That's,
know, the
that's
price of something was $2.18. It like happens a lot.
okay. Well, that's
Uh,
not
yeah.
really what I was getting at. I was saying,
Uh,
why is it your magic number? How is it your magic number?
I just see it all the time. I initially started seeing it because it was my school bus
There it
back
is.
when I was in middle school.
That's what I was waiting for. The
Oh,
Millennium
okay.
Falcons, huh?
Uh, dox me, why don't you? No, I'm just joking. I don't even live there anymore. So, um,
Yeah, that was his middle school. He went to the Millennium Middle School, and what is it? The mascot were the Falcons.
yeah.
And
Uh,
there was a
well,
zebra
I
cake,
remember I was
volleyball.
there when they were doing votes on who it was, what it was going to be. They let us vote on what it was going to be.
Let's rip off something else.
Well, like at first they picked the animal, and then when they picked the animal, they got to pick like. Actually, I think it was only the animal. So like everybody submitted different ones, um, but Falcon was one of them. And I think like because of the meme level of everything about it, they're just like, yeah, we got to go with that one. I didn't get it because I didn't watch Star Wars until I was like out of high school.
Star Wars.
Star Wars, my pebbles. um, well, I got a couple of stuff. Hello, Donnie. I got some stuff we can talk about, but if you wanted to talk about anything, you,
I'm
whatever you want.
I'm creatively bankrupt. Okay,
Really?
that's where I'm at right now.
Uh-oh. Why don't you talk about that? You're all right with that? Like, I mean, is it just like, oh, it's just been a slow week, or have you just been
I don't know.
stressed?
It just with work or lack thereof, whatever. I just I don't really get out and see anything interesting I want to talk about. So
What's your thoughts on the fact that many people would call you a welfare queen?
I disagree. I'm not taking money from the government.
He doesn't ever have a job. Can't keep a job. Even though that's like not true at all, but it's just like, yeah, the last like year or two has been crazy for you.
Yeah, just blow my shit up. Why don't you? Okay.
So I got a couple of stuff. I'm trying to remember what the third thing was, but the big thing was I was watching a Mario Party tier list. I meant to talk to Canyon about this, but
Mario Party tier.
so Mario Party 3 actually had like a tier list because they had this game mode that I didn't know about called Duel or something. And it was basically depending on which character you picked, you got like a partner or something, or a minion rather. And the minion would be different based off of which character you did. And they had a health stat and a damage stat, and then their fee stat. And so like you're going across the board, and it was interesting because um, you'd only get coins if you landed on a blank space, turned it into your character's space, and then land on it again, or you win mini games. However, you only get mini games if you land on a mini game space. It didn't happen after the end of every match. So like certain characters, anyways. So the partners, they're like ranking them, and it's just like this partner is like awful. Because like if you think about it, like the only thing that matters, since all the characters are the same, is your minions. So like I'm trying to remember the worst one. I think was Wario, who had a bomb minion, and each minion has a special ability. Their health, and when you like come up to another minion, your minion it can attack them, and if that minion lose all their health, that minion dies, and then you can attack the player character, and if you take the character's 5 lives away, then the character dies, and then they, I guess, don't get to play anymore. And so like the bomb had 1 health and 1 damage point, but it had the special ability of it could jump on and then like blow up somebody, I guess, and it like completely kills them. But it's a one-time use, and I think it was like had like a $3 coin a turn cost. So every turn you had to spend like 3 coins to like keep them on in your party. Anyways, I was just like listening to that, and I thought it was funny. I was just like, dang. So like, I don't know, just the fact that there's a tier list in a Mario Party game and they actually gave stats to different characters. It's funny to me. Like the competitive angle. Who was competitively viable?
Well, wasn't 3 on the N64?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was only 8 characters, I think. 8 or 6. I think 8. Let's see, it was like, yeah, I'm going to go with 8. Yeah, because Donkey Kong and Yoshi were in there. And Waluigi. And apparently Waluigi had like the strongest. He was like S tier. He was like the only one on S tier. Huh. What?
That was riveting information.
Okay, the other thing I wanted to laugh about was the Turning Point USA.
Oh boy.
Have you been like seeing the
we're
amount?
dangerously close.
I know, but like, have you been listening to the fact that there's so many YouTube poops of that? Because there's this guy. I'm not even talking about the whatever guy, little uncle or something.
Kid Rock.
Yeah, whatever his name was. No, there's like this guy, and he goes up, and this is what everybody's memeing on, and he like literally is like, "This is a song for everybody." It's a line straight out of the Dewey Cox movie. He's like, "This is for everybody who doesn't get to have a microphone in front of their mouth. Hopefully, you can hear them now." Like he says like a line almost identical to the Dewey Cox story. When he sings "Dear Mr. President," but he's like, here's a little song for y'all. I just wanna catch my fish. I just wanna drink my beer. This is real. This is why it's so funny to me. It's like I just wanna drive my truck, wear my boots.
Kiss my wife.
Kiss my wife. Drive my. Yeah, did you? Oh, so you know this song?
No, it's just country music.
But there's like one part. It's like, and I just wanna, and I wanna tell my little daughter, that a boy ain't a girl. And then he like interjects that one in there, and they had like I think somebody found out that like, I don't know if it's true or not, but they like found out like the audience wasn't even mic'd up, so like anytime the audience cheers, they were just hitting a button. And so when he said that line, like the audience lights up.
Yeah.
It's just like,
tell it how it is.
Tell it out. Nobody cares about this stuff. It's so funny that they're still trying to like.
Well, no, people definitely do care, dude. Like,
some people do,
people in
but
my Facebook feed, they're like, dude, thank God someone like actual Americans are represented this year. Like,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, I don't know what to say to that one. Then I guess but I do know there's hope. There's like a Republican candidate in Texas who's like talking about like he's like I don't know what the heck's going on. Like none of this is like Christian values and like people are trying to push this whole Christian nationalism and it's just like this is not Christianity. I don't know what's going on here. He says it way more eloquently than I do. Um, the reason he's getting so much coverage is because they're like censoring his like FCC is like saying that like if I guess they took down an interview with him with Stephen Colbert because the guy was like just talking about and he's like I don't know why we're focusing on 1% of Americans that are like transsexuals or 1% of Americans that are immigrants and we're not focusing on the 1% of Americans that are like billionaires that are like doing this and this. And he's like, I don't know. He had a really good statement of just like, and I'll stop. I'll shut up with the politics stuff after this. But like he said, he's just like, immigrants aren't passing laws, you know, to cut taxes and give it to themselves. The gays or the transsexuals aren't passing laws to deconstruct our education system. You know, it's just like I don't know. I thought it was cool, so I'm happy that like even on the right, like people are just like this is just getting. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we'll see if
We'll
anything
see.
happens.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like we'll see what happens. I don't know. The fact that like some people are saying like I don't know. I don't want to be mean, but it's just like it is kind of annoying to like see people take pride in being like just boring, uninteresting, lazy, ignorant like traits. Like, yeah, somebody said it. Yeah, you know, just like being stupid is okay, and it's just like you don't have to be stupid. It's like, why do you take pride in this? I don't. I just. I don't. I don't know. Maybe that's the issue that we need to solve is like letting people know that like monster truck rallies and stuff like that is cool. You don't have to like dog on other people's likes to justify your own. You don't have to be insecure of like what you like. Like monster truck mud wrestling and like like monster truck rallies where like driving through like a bunch of mud and seeing if the monster truck sinks in the mud. That's fun. I don't see the issue with that. I don't think anybody does. Like they should talk about like what their interests are. Like kissing your wife and driving a truck. And it's just like I'm
What
sorry,
could
dude.
they
Yeah, you know,
do?
drinking beer, driving a car, and kissing a girl is just like it's just like you really like that. That's
So
all you got
gay.
going for you. You know, it's just like
Well,
what'd you say?
shooting guns.
Shooting
Shooting
guns.
guns,
Yeah,
shooting
no, but that's the
people.
part he just talks about. He's like a man died by shooting a gun that I had that I've only shot a deer with, and not a person. It's like okay.
Don't arrest me.
Yeah, I think he
I
does says something about getting canceled for telling his daughter not to be gay or something. I don't know.
don't be a boy, girl. I don't want to deal with that. I
Yeah, I
really
just
don't actually care about my children. I just worry about how that would affect my social life.
what type of social uh repercussions would that have on my day?
All right. All right.
I mean, it's just like I don't know. Like if I was into this stuff, which I kind of am, and why I'm kind of annoyed with this stuff is just like there's a lot of cool stuff that like quote unquote country people like that are cool, and like if we can just talk about like, hey, this is fun, and then deconstruct it intelligently to like describe why it's fun. Like shooting guns is cool. Um, I don't know about game hunting. I think that's kind of cringe because you're using somebody else's suffering for your own amusement. That's kind of cringe. But like the whole like practice, like being able to be like a gunslinger is like a cool thing. It's just like, why don't we talk about
Yeah,
that?
I mean, murdering people is cool, but
No, I'm talking about like shooting like targets and stuff, or like shooting like clay pigeons. Like, I mean, just like the concept. You've even told me, Brooker, you like shooting a gun at like target range, right?
it's all right. Yeah, it could be cool, I guess.
Yeah, it's just like there's nothing wrong with thinking that's cool. It gets cringe when it's just like it's not enough that I'm having fun doing it. Like something needs to die by
I
my
mean,
hand. It's just
what
like that's
that's
kind
what
of
guns were made for. That's why you go to
yeah.
ranges so you can practice to shoot something.
I guess theoretically, I don't think it has to be that way though.
I
I
mean,
think you
maybe
could
not.
practice at airsoft guns or like I know a couple of people who are just obsessed
Yeah.
with airsoft or paintball.
Well, that's like a whole.
Yeah, I mean, I think yeah. Like I know this one guy that did like competitive paintballing or competitive airsoft or something. I don't know, but like he would play it and he had like a squad. And they would go to like nationals and they'd get pretty far, but like there's a cutoff point where once you get high enough, like ex Navy SEALs who are just like wanting to kill time are in it, and they're just like using all their military expertise to like win, and it's like pretty funny, but it's like something you still gotta like. Oh, that's really cool though. It's like you can see a skill differentiation. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I
Shooting
don't know.
guns.
Yeah, I think it is cringe when it's just like I like this, and if nobody else like it, and fuck them, and I'll kill them. And also, like, it's not enough.
You're different.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It just reeks of insecurity. The whole catching fish and drinking beer being your whole personality. Like, I'll just be honest. Like, every girl I've talked to, except for like country girls who are like kind of almost like pick me girls.
Girl.
Yeah, pick me girls. Outside of pick me girls, like most girls don't seem to like. They're like, it's just boring. It's just like it's hollow. You know, it's just like you like that because you like that, and you haven't like critically thought about it. And I don't think girls are saying that specifically, but I hear so many girls just say like, "Yeah, I don't want to see pictures of guys with dead fish." Like, I don't.
That's
Okay,
hot
it's
though.
like that's your hobby. It's not hot. Not. I mean, it's. I have heard this thing that it is like a gay kind of like thing. Like it's like there's somebody I was listening to and they were talking about how um like a lot of men struggle with being gay. And so they like repress that
You
and
heard it
like
here first, folks. If you fish, you're gay.
no, not the fishing part, but mostly just like the hunting and the ultra violence.
Yeah,
Like
having sex with the dead animals,
well,
like
no, it's just like he's like I gotta wrestle men and I gotta like be able to kill him if I want to. Like there's like some weird wires crossed, kind of like foot fetishes. I'm told like certain wires are crossed, but I don't know enough about foot fetishes to know if it's a wire cross or just how they just are.
they're just
Uh,
freaks, you know. I don't
well,
know.
like okay, so you know how like some people just like are into certain stuff, right? But then there's other people who were like either abused or have something repressed, and it manifests in a weird, uh, divergent way. Like that's
Okay.
what I'm referring to.
No,
Is
I
like
get what you're saying. I'm
yeah,
just being a turd.
but yeah, I have heard about it. Like it's just like the like there's like this weird like it's like the wires are crossed in a certain way where it's just like yeah and I want to kill him because it's like deep down they like love this and they like by
Yeah,
killing them they're like they're like I'm conquering my gay feelings towards this guy or something. It's like this weird thing. I don't know if it's
I
any
don't
true or
know.
any
That's
foundation.
I mean, maybe one person, maybe two. I don't
I hear
know.
it's like a
It's like
yeah
all of
I
them.
hear a lot of stuff. It depends on who you ask, I guess,
Yeah, I mean,
but
it's probably all of them.
maybe I don't know. I just I don't know how you get so into like almost nothing, I guess. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. Okay, Brooker, what do you want to talk about?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Yeah, no, you're right. Oh man, you know what?
I just don't like how you're saying all this because, like, I'm not gay. Oh, it's okay, Rick. I didn't say you were. I'm not.
That's the ultimate argument ender. Just do somebody.
What?
You just do somebody's oh, I don't.
You pretend to be them and
You just
then
pretend to be them and have the argument yourself.
The ultimate,
Okay.
like, all right, so there's not even a conversation here.
It's okay, Carter. You can be good. Oh, no, well, I'm not. Yeah, I got you. You're done.
You're done.
It's a fact now. You know, our last video, of the podcast that is,
Yeah.
that is the most popular
I noticed
video.
that, the one with me and Dad.
Yeah, the boomer owned online channel.
How many views? I mean, what, 6 views? Like, I know all, like
Got
Canyon and
45.
Patrick. What?
Yeah, dude, people are watching. People are watching, man.
Did Dad
picking
shout it
up.
out or something?
I don't know. I have no idea, but it's
That's
picking up.
funny.
Like, the videos are getting like 20, 30 views. So
What?
to the listeners out there, thank you very much. I don't know. I don't do any advertising for it. I don't tell. I sometimes when Julie does a really good thumbnail, we'll put it on the Discord.
Yeah.
But other than that,
That's so crazy. I wonder who's listening to it. That's
I
weird.
don't know. But it doesn't. Well, I guess I could look at the analytics.
Yeah, look at the analytics. See if it's just like the same people. Maybe they accidentally put on repeat. I'm trying to remember. I think Hannah might have listened to it, and then Patrick and Canyon, because they all talked to me about it, and it was just really fun talking about it. It was like
Usually they watch for like 8 minutes. That's the
that's what the analytics say.
yeah, they watch for like 8 minutes and then they're like, I'm good. I'm good.
Was that the case on the last video?
Let me see. It says, yeah, this one watched like
I know I listened
10%.
10% of it. That's funny.
Yeah.
How dare they? I'm gonna be talking to them now. People are like, yeah, this is not entertaining. I wouldn't get bogged down with the analytics. I just
Oh, I don't.
yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
This next video, I think I'm gonna work on it tonight and get it out pretty soon. But I'm pretty proud of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'll like it. I've talked to you about it.
Okay. Yeah. With yeah.
Reporter can't stop laughing at cows.
What?
Wait, what?
What are you talking about?
What? What's this?
I couldn't think of anything to talk about, so I made
Video traffic from suggestions that appear next to or after other videos. Hold on, wait. Oh, so maybe Dad did do it because it looks like the people that
watched it might have like watched
that one where Dad did the fucking Bill Burr thing.
Okay. Yeah, I bet you it's because of Dad. I bet
Well,
like some people.
it says people that have watched that have watched.
Well, they probably like look it up to see what he was talking about. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dad has like a lot of like legacy fans. Like a lot of people just.
Here, let me send this to you.
Okay.
Sorry for the viewers at home. You don't get if you want to look it up, it's reporter can't stop laughing at cows, but I'm not going to link it. Today's a very low effort day.
Yeah, for you, maybe.
Very, very low energy, very
I'm doing pretty good right now.
well, that's good.
Yeah. I don't know. We're gonna be moving soon. This weekend, I think we'll be in the new place. Like it's happening that fast. Like every day I come home, and like about 15% of the apartment has been packed up, more than the previous day. Yeah, Hannah's just like, she gets off work and then she spends like up until like 10 p.m. packing up stuff, loading up the car, and then dropping it off. She is like such a firecracker. She's so busy all the time. She's very productive. Firecracker.
Right, I'm done. Yeah, actually, I'll give a little sneak peek. It's gonna be that little video I was talking about.
Like the Metro one, making fun of Metro.
No. It's gonna be a disgraced former cop reacts
Oh
to
yeah,
police brutality in movies, and then it'll be like a little line, and it'll say, "How real is it?" or whatever.
That's the thing is like you can actually do that. Oh,
The only thing is I'm like, it's basically gonna be a blacklist. Like, if I'm never getting any job in law enforcement when it comes out.
well, what's your
They
whole
ask
thoughts on all that as a former cop? Where's your
oh, I mean, there's some truth to it, and I don't think I'm ever gonna be a cop again because 'cause I'm not blaming her or anything. I'm not, like, upset about it because she'd still, like, allow it or, like, permit it or, be okay with it or whatever
yeah,
if I really wanted to, but she doesn't want me to because she's scared
Julie?
about Yes,
Okay,
scared
yeah,
about safety.
yeah. I think that's
Um,
fair. Did the politics of it like affect you at all? Like just the
I
I
mean,
don't.
yeah, with, like, the state of ice and shit like that.
I was looking into just some people just talking about like I know it sounds stupid, like the whole defund the police thing, and I think it has been strawmanned or hijacked and then strawmanned by a lot of bad actors. But I will say like the idea of like replacing like a militarized police force with like a community police force, I think is interesting. Like I don't think
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
it
know.
could happen sooner and quicker than how it's happening right now.
I what
We
I'm
should
saying
be able to
is
stay in our houses
I
and maybe up the taxes a little bit so we can help pay them a little better.
I have seen like a lot of like just wasted funds. Apparently, like what they do with the majority of their funding is just like just useless, pointless stuff that just helps like what do you call it? Like not like an authoritative state, but just like a state that just well, I mean kind of an authoritarian state. Just I don't know. Oh, there was did you see that Super Bowl commercial for Ring?
No, I from what I understand, the Super Bowl is
There was I only mentioned this
it's just
because
AI and fucking
yeah,
Amazon or something, and
okay, so there was this one ad that showed up on my YouTube feed and I don't know why I clicked it, but I watched it and it was the funniest ad that I've seen in probably over 6 years. I don't think I've seen an advertisement that's made me just chuckle at the very least. Um or at least not like a legacy advertisement, but it was an advertisement for um Amazon Ring, and he's just like, "We have this new dog finder app that we're looking to push."
oh, yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
you know about that one?
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
turns out,
the Big Brother, like
yeah, but it's not actually for. It's not an actually an Amazon like ad. It's a alternative like doorstep camera where you use SD cards, but they're pretending to be Amazon Ring to like describe how awful it is. It's like we've already like sold some. It's like we've already helped law enforcement with a lot of stuff. But yeah, don't worry, we're just gonna use it for finding people's lost dogs. And nothing else. He's like, that's why we're doing this
Well,
new AI
apparently
thing.
yeah, well, cause so we used that when I was a cop, that was a thing. It was like,
Yeah.
it's called flock safety, and it's
Yeah.
basically just like, plate reader cameras on major intersections, and so you can and that was the thing, some people are like, "Oh, it's Big Brother," but, like and it
I think on
is,
public areas, I think it's I don't know
but
how I feel about it. I don't know because like I I, I have a weird relationship with crime right now, so I don't know how I feel about crime.
you like doing it?
Not necessarily that. It's just um
You should be allowed to do it, right?
well, I just if all our taxes are only going to just protecting a small group of people who hurt the majority of people, I don't know what the purpose of laws are, and it makes me question majority of laws. Now, do I think you should be able? Do I think like citizens should be able to like hurt other citizens? No, but like that is what's happening right now. So like at this point, it's just like, well, if one group gets to do it, I don't know. I almost feel like okay, well then we should maybe like I don't know. I don't know what like. I don't know. It's like a slippery slope aspect of it, but like at the same time, it is kind of like it's just open knowledge that like if you report on a company doing like major crimes against society, the reporter will just end up dead and murdered, and then the police just don't investigate it. It's just like I don't know, just the amount of stuff that like the only stuff that the police investigate is like blue collar crime, I think it's called. It's just
White
like
collar, bro? Or I don't
no
know.
blue collar, just like drug dealing, which in itself is like I don't really have an issue with people doing drugs. So it's just like so that whole war on drugs thing is like probably like the major aspect of like what police officers engage with outside of like tickets and stuff. Police only respond to crimes. They don't do anything to prevent crimes, and there's nothing in place to prevent certain crimes. So it just begs the question: is like if they're getting all this money to prevent stuff and they're not preventing stuff, what's the point of kind of like having them? And then also like what's the point of even like having these laws if they're only to like persecute certain people? I don't know. It's just I've been very disenfranchised with like the whole system in general, which is why like when I saw that like Obama clip, I was just like, yeah, you know, it like I liked it and it was really nice to hear somebody speak in like a logical way, but uh, and I'm sure this is by design. He avoided talking about like my actual criticisms that I have, and I feel like a lot of other people have of just like what is this whole system even for? Because it like our taxes don't go to anything that benefit us. Like it seldomly goes to like fixing roads, and when it does, it's like it feels like it's half done. It doesn't go to like any medical system. It doesn't go to like the schooling, which in itself is like a joke in one regard of how ineffective it is, but two, how um like biased and almost like corrupted it kind of is. Like I just like what is our taxes going for? And it's just like oh well helping the economy, and it's just like well, that only seems to benefit like a few people who like make the big bucks. So it's just like
Carter.
okay.
Going down that path, that
Yeah,
little
yeah, yeah,
rabbit hole
yeah,
you like
yeah,
to
yeah, yeah,
do.
yeah, 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 yeah.
I say F the world. Give it a
F the
big
world.
F.
Big F.
Don't like it.
Big F.
Tiny little son.
Yeah, yeah. I should just stop thinking. I mean, this is the big thing,
The
and
big squeeze.
why I'm trying to get a better schedule so that I'm like working during the day and can be off after like before 6 p.m. instead of working from 6 p.m. to midnight or 4 p.m. to midnight, I guess technically. But it's just like all that really matters is that community that you're a part of. That's the sucky part is like outside of this podcast and the weekend. If the weekend isn't busy, I don't really get to see a lot of people anymore. So I gotta fix
Oh, I
that.
mean, think how I feel, dude. I'm on the night schedule. We
Yeah,
have
are
to
you
go to
able to
bed
fix
at.
that, or is it like because of Julie's work that you're on
Yeah,
that?
it's just easier though with Julie's work, and I'm looking for overnight work.
Well,
Also, apparently Amazon ended. I don't know if you saw that. They ended the working with police. They're like, no thanks, never mind.
too much backlash.
Exactly.
Well, well, I've also heard that they've not been doing good with the whole AI investment. Like the bubble's starting to pop, like in certain aspects. Like a lot of money is still not getting returned on. I am scared about that era. I'm scared of like I was a teenager and we were doing pretty well off during the '08 crisis. So I'm scared what's going to happen if we have like another recession like that. Now that I'm an adult, I don't know what a recession's like, but it scares me. I don't know. I remember on my mission, my mission was like 2011, 2012. Um, no, it was like 2012 to 2015 or something, 2013 to 2015. And I knew a couple of people who were still out of a job because of like the 2008 crash. It's just like,
Damn.
yeah. How much that's their responsibility, I don't know, but it's just like a lot of them couldn't get the same jobs that they once had, and they had to like basically start their entire careers over. I don't know. I mean, I'm at ground zero still, so it sounds like you are too. So
I'm on the
I don't.
right side of rock bottom. Haley Steinfeld. Well, have you
Have
heard
you?
that song?
I've been watching the American Pie movies. Have you seen any of those?
I think that
Really?
sounds familiar. I think I've seen the first one, maybe. I don't know.
Did you see the scene where the guy's like having sex with a pie?
Well, they have sex with a lot of inanimate objects, don't they?
I think so. Yeah, just like stupid boner comedy.
Yeah, it's a
Like,
boner flick. That
yeah,
reminds me, I've been wanting to bring up. Okay, so you know
yeah.
how I like time loop movies, right? And don't you dare fucking mention ReZero, or I'll flip the fuck
Which
out.
you still need to see, but go on.
Well, you just did it, so I don't even know if
Go
you
on.
deserve. There's the okay. So I'm doing a tier list
Okay.
of certain time loop movies, and one of them that I really like is it's called Premature. So basically, whenever he comes is when it resets. That's the time loop. And I don't know, because it's like weird because he's like a teenager, I think, or at the very least he's like in high school. Because I'm like, that concept is really funny, right? Like that's what I look for is time loop movies that have like a unique gimmick. I haven't seen it. I'm looking for some reason. It's like so hard to watch, but Happy Death Day, that's
Yeah,
somewhat common. It's like,
that
oh,
one seemed like it could have been really good, but well,
you were
actually, I don't know
underwhelmed.
if I saw the first one, but I did see the second one, and I was kind of like meh about the second one.
Well, but just the idea, it's like, oh, you die and that's the reset point, or Edge of
Yeah.
Tomorrow or whatever. And it's like, oh, okay, that's interesting. There's one where it's like the guy's naked and he has to get to his wedding, and whenever the wedding bell rings is when it gets reset. It's like, oh,
I
okay,
see.
that's fine. And I forget what Groundhog Day, isn't it just him going to sleep or something?
It's just the end of the day.
Yeah, yeah,
If he
yeah.
dies, though, that also resets it. But like, that's a spoiler because that was like he tries that. Not sure if it'll work. Like
But
build up to it because he's like, I'm suicidal. Fuck it.
But yeah, that's the thing is, he comes and then it resets.
And
And
it's
I
an
thought,
anime, right?
no, it's live action.
Okay.
And to solve it, how do you think he solves it?
He has to go. He has to have sex
Yeah, he's got a well, actually, I think he has to bust it. Yeah, he has to have sex with
with the girl he likes or something.
uh
No.
no, yeah, it's like he's wants to like bang this one like the high school like the cheerleader, and he's like, oh, but he's friends with the nerdy girl, and then he has
Oh
to
yeah, and that's what it turns out to be is the nerdy
yeah, he has
girl.
to come inside her instead of the cheerleader,
This
I
sounds
guess.
like a awful movie.
It was fun. I remember. There's this one. It's this girl that looks. You remember Darman, that little girl, the sniper that
Yes,
looks like she's like always taking a
about to
dump.
cry.
Yeah, about to cry. She looks like her, and that's like from
What's the
what
name
I
of the movie?
called premature movie type movie. Because if you
Yeah.
that's like
Judge.
the perfect. Hold on, I wish I could show you this.
Wait, this guy looks familiar. Oh my gosh, the girl does look like her.
Doesn't she?
Yeah, so silly.
Oh, it's got Alan. Look, yeah, it's got Alan Tudyk or whatever, how you ever pronounce it.
Alan. Oh wait, why is he already selected? I've looked him up already.
Probably.
What's he from?
He's in a
Transformers.
lot, dude. He's in a lot of stuff.
I wonder how I got onto him, like, or why it's like, oh, Creature Commanders. He's going to be in Creature Commandos, or
He's in a lot of.
was.
He's actually a really good voice actor too.
Part of the voice of Gary.
What else was I gonna say? Yeah, they're all like in their 20s. Yeah, they're like, this guy's like 22, 24. She's unknown, I guess, unknown age. Yeah, they're all like in their. Well, this kid was like.
I am really scared. I haven't heard anything for a while of the what do you call it? The DCU, which is, something I am still really excited about. But apparently DC got um I don't know what you call it. Bought by something. Bought by like some company. I don't know.
DC Comics? Is that what you just said?
Didn't Warner Brothers get bought out by somebody?
I don't know.
Oh, I think they got bought out by HBO,
no.
and then HBO got bought out by Netflix.
There's no way HBO got bought out by Netflix.
HBO did get bought out by Netflix. I remember that.
Did they really? Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my god, are you what?
Yeah, they buy HBO or completely. I think they just bought Warner Brothers and HBO. Yeah,
Because I think Warner Brothers owns HBO, but that's
yeah,
that's so concerning. I mean, who the
yeah,
fuck
dude
really cares? But I don't know. Oh, also something I want to mention as far as time loop movie goes, for whatever reason, it's like really there's like 4 or 5 movies on the list I'm going through
Mm-hmm.
that involve a black male kid getting murdered by the police, and that's the time loop.
There's how many?
There's like 5 on the list. I'm not even exaggerating.
I don't know.
And there's oh man, I'm working on that. I'm really excited for some of the clips that you'll be able to get to see, because some of them are just so terrible.
List of films
not even
featuring
not even like, oh, it's so bad it's good. It's like, this is just terrible.
Did you know there was a 12:01 p.m. There was like 2 adaptations within 3 years of that. That's funny. Forced to relive the worst day of his life. Interesting. Is that any good, do you think?
I'm going through it. No spoilers.
You're going through it? Okay.
Don't you dare spoil it for me.
I'm trying to think of like Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas.
That one I keep trying to watch, but
didn't we watch it as a kid?
Yes, but
oh my god,
no.
Oh yeah, we did watch it as a kid. Oh my god,
she's like, no Christmas movies. The wounds.
Dude, it's crazy that half of these are like holiday related.
There's like one. The one. 41,
most of them are Christmas related.
41. That one is.
It's not good.
Oh, that's like the one I'm talking about. It's just terrible. Oh, it's so awful. But it says winner for best feature film at the Rhode Island International Film and the Golden Ace Award, which I don't get. Like, seriously, it was.
Dude, it's all like, I mean, do you know who that the Las Vegas Film Festival? Like, do you know anything about them?
Doesn't matter.
Well, that's what I'm getting at. It's just like, I mean, it's just like, it's just some people said, we think this is a good movie. It's just like that's there's, you just have to accept that, like, there is an artificial level of authority when it comes to what is quote unquote good. Like the Oscars, it's all a joke. It's all like to trick people into thinking
it's all a scam.
Well, it is kind of like a scam in a certain degree. I mean, like the whole concept of like, this is like I don't think like any horror movies have ever been in the Oscars.
Yeah, that one, the pill or with the Demi Moore or whatever, where she like takes a pill to be young again. That one won, I think. And that was
Yeah.
you
Well,
said, and I had to prove you wrong. And
yeah, no,
here
you're
we
right.
are.
It's just funny that like
Like
of
type in
all of them, that's the one that comes in.
oh, there was one that was really good. It's called The Fair. That one I really liked.
When did that
Uh,
one come out? I don't think I've seen
20,
it yet.
2018. I doubt you've seen it. But if
Oh,
you
I'm
type
looking at
in
the list. The
police,
Fair.
yes. But if you
I like
type
the
in
poster.
yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. Oh, no,
Coco
4. Okay,
di
it's 4.
Cocota.
Okay, so sorry, there's 4 movies where a young black man gets murdered by the police, and that's the time loop.
Two distant strangers.
Some of these like look terrible. Some of them, because I've like looked up, some of them are hard to find because there's like ones that are from like India and stuff.
Yeah.
Those I'm excited for. Some of them I've looked up and I'm like, oh, this shit looks so fun.
I do want to get into, we should probably get with Patrick and then maybe on the weekend we watch some of these Indian movies. Because, like, the Indian one, Django and Mananadu, like, I want to watch, like, Indian movies
What
because,
is it?
like,
What is it called? How do you spell it?
Manadu, Maanaadu.
Mann. Oh, Maan. Okay, I found it, I think.
Yeah, and then Django. Those are both time loop 2021 Indian movies. Um, and I just want to watch more like Indian movies. I see like the memes about them, but I wonder if like those are just the worst example, and I want to see
No,
what
a
like
lot of them are like that. Like
really.
if you hover over them, look at the trailer of Monadu and tell me that's not going to be awesome.
Okay.
But it's like over the top bullshit.
Well,
Like
that's the thing is, it's like it's anime,
in
but
live
live
action.
action. Is it
Yeah,
just
it's
not? Is
awesome.
it not just that? You know?
It is, and it's awesome. It really
And
is.
that's
So
what
I
I'm
really
getting at. Is just like that actually might actually be interesting. I'd love to get Grace on like a weekend and we watch some of these Brazilian movies. See what she thinks. See you this week.
Dois.
Those the
There's a lot from
dust.
Australia, interestingly enough.
Australia does like a lot of interesting stuff.
Monadu
Boo,
means
booch.
public. What is it? Public conference. That's what Manadu. I don't know how to say that.
Yeah, most of them are. There's a Filipinos movie, The Road. Interesting.
The road. The present. Oh, if hover over the present and tell me that doesn't look
What year is that?
terrible. 2024.
Okay. Check 2024. I feel bad for the audience, but just like I don't feel bad. I'm like, well, if they're only watching the first 8 minutes, then this really is just for me and Brooker, which I'm totally happy with.
Oh, it's that
That
time of
little
night. Yeah, we're like,
boy,
oh, look at that. Oh,
yeah,
wow,
that
look
little
at that.
boy looks like he's in Stranger Things. Did you want to talk about Stranger Things? How funny it was?
No, I don't watch that. I don't watch that show.
Have we seen like there's like a scene where like one of the characters comes out as gay? And it's like there's
I
already a
remember
gay
that, and
character,
they were like, I've seen all the memes of
and there's like 30 people in the room. It's just like, who are all these characters? It's like they just couldn't. They lost the confidence to kill off characters. So like, over the last few seasons, it's just like they have a cast of 37 people, and like 34 of them are in the room, and like, I like women too.
Well, wasn't it like they're trying to make like a big deal, and it's like, okay, like yeah, you already have a gay character, like you don't have to make it a big deal, or it was something like that, or
Yeah, I mean,
had
it
to
was
get to a
like
plot point,
clunky and like
nobody
corny.
cared.
I mean, yeah, I guess there's some, Stranger Thing heads out there, I guess. Which, by the way, you need to watch. Uh, oh, wow. You need to watch the shoot. Oh, the on cinema at the cinema.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you need to catch up with that. I was talking to Patrick again. I was just free more of the time. We had already started, but we can probably only do it on like the weekend. But we were gonna like go through like on cinema at the cinema, maybe like watch a season a day, like or a season once a week. Watch like the 10 episodes.
Maybe.
It's like at
It's on
movies
cinema
length.
at the cinema.
So funny, dude. Like I'm curious of what's gonna happen because this last one they said this is gonna be, but he's saying it in character, so I don't know if like something else is going on or they're building up to something. But they said this is gonna be the last thing, the last cinema special. But I
Really?
don't know if that's true. I think it's just like like one of the jokes in the thing, but also might be maybe they're not doing super great with the money. I don't know because it is extremely expensive to like do all the funny, hilarious stuff that they do.
Hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. So your projects are going really good. Are you happy that you're off? Do you get to spend a lot of time on them, or is it just
Well, it's just we've just been bullshitting, playing video games, and I don't. There's a lot I want to do, and there's
what
just
I'm trying to figure out is how to still see Hannah, but because here's my thing is like as soon as I get home, I see the Discord, I see my computer, I want to start playing.
I know how you
What I
feel.
have seen success in
I
is
know how you
just
feel.
not going home right away and instead like stationing up somewhere and then working on it before I do that. I mean, one thing that helps is being in the bedroom away from my computer.
Yeah.
That lets me just focus on programming and not really wanting to play games. But it also does suck because you only have like five. I only have like 5 hours before I can go to sleep. So if I spend two of them um, gaming,
Gaming.
that's the tough part. It's just like
I know how you feel.
yeah, it like honestly 5 is being generous. It's more like 4 if you like bring about like all the chores, but then you also have to like keep in mind like, oh well, I need to see Hannah and stuff. You know, I was like I need to hang out with Hannah and I need to do this. So it's like it just boils down to like I have 3.5 hours to do everything I need to do. And it's just like, and then I go back to work for 8 hours. It's just like it's not fair. I hate this, but I envy you that you don't have to.
Well,
But I know when I'm off on the weekend and I'm not under those criteria, I still don't get stuff done. So it's just like maybe even if I was without a job, I'd still like be making like the same mistakes. I don't know.
yeah, it's hard to say because I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna make this my job doing this, and then I just bullshit, and then when I'm done bullshitting, I just do it some more. I don't know. It's the I just need to practice the 5 minutes. You just do something for 5 minutes. That's all you have to do.
It's a yeah. I agree with that. Like once I start programming, like the biggest thing that keeps me programming is pulling out that computer and then start typing it away.
Yeah, you just start, and then it's like with cleaning. Like if you
It's
just
momentum. It's yeah,
yeah,
momentum. Like I can't remember who I was talking to, but I was talking to one of my coworkers about because get this like her maybe you would I was gonna even ask you about this. Their neighbor, she just got a new place and her neighbor's just parking in her driveway, and she's like, I'm like, hey, is there a reason you're in my driveway? And they just like flipped out and they're like, I own everything. I own all of this. And she's like,
what?
Okay. And so she goes to her
You said Grace?
landlord. To what?
Who is this? Grace?
No, it's just some coworker I know.
Oh,
And she just moved into a new place and like they're just parking on the side of her house. And she's like, hey, this person's like blocking us into our driveway, parking in our driveway. And she's saying that like she owns this driveway as well. And her two driveways. And they're like, no, you own this part. But she's like still parking. And I'm just like, what do you do? Because this is like almost to like the same degree in my head as like somebody just parking in your front lawn. And they're like, well, I own your lawn. You only own your house.
well,
It's
you
just
call
like,
the police at that point and just say, "Hey, they don't. This isn't their house. And then
Here's
they
the
call a
thing,
tow truck.
and this goes back to my whole issue with the police. Is they're like, all right, well, when she breaks into your house or causes an issue, then we'll do something.
Okay, well, I can speak to that.
And
Because
it's just like, so like, wouldn't that do nothing other than escalate it? You
like
know, just,
I get what you're saying. The thing is,
and I'm not saying it should be any other way, but it's just like, what do you like? Really, like, it's just like, what are we supposed to? What are you supposed to do when you're just next to a crazy person? And I'm asking this. I'm like, Bert, I need help. Like, what do you what? It's like, I don't want to, because they're like, I don't know if I need to call the police.
you try to talk to them, and if they're unreasonable, that's when you call the police. I would never jump to calling the police. I would try to deal with it myself. But if I
Yeah.
can't, but that's the
That's
thing is sometimes you might call them, and then yeah, they're like, well, they're not breaking any laws. I can't just arrest them because they're annoying.
but
But
they're like,
if
they're
they're parking in your garage or on your house, then they can call a tow truck and then impound the vehicle.
yeah. I That was what we talked about maybe having to do, but it's just like, great. Like, now the person right next to me could be a psychopath and like
No, and I know
slash my tires. You know?
exactly. Yeah, that's the problem with like the neighbor disputes, especially when it escalates to the point where if a police officer has to be involved, like it's already fucked up. But you basically what I would have to tell people is like, well, you're gonna have to find out like who owns the house and tell them and complain. Just say, hey, this person is a problem. This and
That's
that. I've had
a
to call the
yeah.
police, whatever.
Well,
It's fine.
apparently they own their house.
Well,
It's
if they
their,
wait, what? What do you mean?
so the person, their
Oh,
neighbor
the
owns their
person
house and are saying they also own the land all the way over into their property line.
at a certain point, like you would have to. I don't know what I would do if I was in that situation. I would, and you're saying the crazy person owns their house, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Uh, at that point, you're just gonna have to fucking move, or just deal with it. But it's like
That's
what I
just
mean,
yeah.
think about it. What if you could do anything, right? Besides just
Yeah, no, I
murder.
mean that's the only solution I see. It's just like, I cannot, like, this person is just cursed. Like, they've like, I do not know how, like, they have this bad of luck, and I think it might just be a woman thing, because I'm starting to realize, being with Hannah, how much psychotic luck, like, she has, Hannah, where it's just like crazy people just like approach her and think they can just like yell at her and like do all this crazy stuff. I'm just like, I don't know what the heck's going on.
I mean, that's
But
part of just being a woman.
I
I guess.
guess so. And how privileged I am, to not deal with it. But like, it's overwhelming to even think about. And I don't know. It makes me sad that that all my friends are having to deal with like this crazy stuff. I don't know.
Well, I guess just don't be a woman. That would. It's a joke. It's a joke.
It's a joke. I'm sure, like, if there are any women that were like listening to this, they'd be like, "Yeah, you fucking privileged piece of shit." It's like, I'm sorry, I didn't. This is not like I didn't believe people. It's just like, nobody's ever really told me that like psychotic people like run up and just start screaming. I mean, I've had this happen to me. It's just like, this is why I like value having like expensive housing and stuff, because it's just like, I don't, you
I
know,
don't want to deal with it.
I'm not, and this is like, you can call me evil for this, but like, lower income people, there's like a lot more chance to deal with this kind of stuff. And so because of that, I try and avoid low income areas, because there's like a lot of weird stuff like this that just goes on. Just a lot of
Well,
like,
you can get accused of certain things for that.
what? What do you mean?
Never mind. I don't want to touch that. I don't want to touch that. I'm sorry I brought it up.
Who can accuse me? Like, legally? Do I need to worry?
No, no, no.
Oh,
Socially.
yeah, and that's fine, and we can talk about it, but
Well, have you heard of white flight? Have you ever heard of
no,
that?
no, but I bet I know what it is. What is it?
It's like
Just
white people moving out of low income areas, which
yeah, I think everybody should try and move out of a low income neighborhood if it's become dangerous.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, but if it isn't, like I mean, I don't mind this like apartment complex, but I guess it's not low income. I don't know. All I know is like there's a lot higher crime rate in low income neighborhoods, and I think that's a failure of the government, and it's not necessarily a reflection of the individuals.
The government
The governor is dead, murdered.
murdered on the judgment scene. A throwback.
Throwback to the first
Well, that's our
episode.
time, folks. That's been an hour. It has been an hour though.
Oh, yeah, that was like right at an hour. Nice. Were you just watching that? You're watching the clock.
Dude, I'm not with it today. I just like, but I know that we
Just
need to do this. We
tisk.
have to be consistent.
Yes,
We need to do this.
yes. I agree full heartedly. I hope you know that. Like, my heart's into doing that because it's just like I want to. When I commit to stuff like this, I want to
You know, we're
commit.
coming up on 4 months strong, dude. This is
Yeah,
the 15th episode.
I love that.
And for you viewers at home, I wanna give a big shout out to all the Broken English brothers, sisters, and brothers out there. For those that don't have a mic, I hope you don't mind me
Yeah,
using
there you go.
mine,
Thank
okay?
you.
I hope you
You
don't
just
mind.
rely on. I
Not
wanna.
complain about
Oh,
politics. I hate homeless. I
I
want
just
to.
wanna. I
I
just
just.
wanna fuck my wife in her little
I
tight
just.
pussy.
And look at that button.
I just
And
want. No,
and I want.
that's no, no. I'm
No, wait,
not.
that's
I'm
not
not
Christian.
gay.
That's
I
not
am not
Christian.
gay. If it
No,
don't
but
read
what
it,
would the Broken English Brothers country song look like? I want to, uh,
country song.
uh, uh,
Uh,
uh, I want to complain and I don't want to work, but sometimes I
I
have
do want to
to.
work. That's the thing. I mean, it's like I want to work. I just
Well, I wanna work, but I mean, just there's certain I don't know.
I don't want to work. Yeah, I totally
But
get. I think that's the American dream is
it's just be
to
famous
just.
doing nothing, dude. Hell yeah, be
I don't
rich and
even think
famous
it's that.
doing
I think
nothing.
just people want to do something that they feel is valuable.
I wanna be an
I think that's
actor.
been like the thing since the 70s or 80s.
I
Like
also
just
love that idea
meaningful work. And I think for a
is
while it was.
is just like, "I don't wanna have to work. I don't wanna have to put in effort. I wanna be an actor. I wanna make money being an actor."
Is that from something? What is
No, it's
that?
just me, like, just
uh,
disparaging, just I don't know, 'ca it's
Want to be actors? Yeah.
well, no, not even wannabe actors. I'm talking about, like, famous actors, like, "Oh, I never have to work a day in my life ever again if I didn't want to because I starred in, like, 4 movies 20 years ago and made millions of dollars. I just acted like another person." I don't know, it pisses me off, but that's part of the country song, right? It's like, "I don't want to work.
Well,
I
I
want to
don't want
play
to
games.
work.
I want to play games and maybe make one too."
Well, it's yeah, yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Now make
Um,
sure to buy your, Broken English Brothers T-shirt at the, exit gate. Thank you. Alright, sorry,
thank
go
you.
ahead.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, for me, it's just I just want to make the stuff that I care about. So, and I'm
Yeah,
getting there.
I'm
It's just
excited.
hard to prioritize that when just I don't know. Part of me does believe that like if time wasn't so sparse. But again, then I look at you and I know you're more productive than I am. So
No, wrong. Try again.
you don't think you're more
No,
I don't know.
you do more programming than I have been working on my videos since like, at least, like, for a while, because I just bullshit, like, I just screw off, and I know you probably get that impression because I try to make this happen, but that's part of it is, like that's why I want this to happen is so that I have some consistency and it helps give me discipline, but beyond that, it's like, I've been bullshitting on the projects. But that's neither here nor there.
Well, I don't know. You were doing pretty good when you're off, when you didn't have that shitty job.
Maybe. I don't know. I actually am going to probably edit some my cop video. I want to get that out this week. I think that's the thing is like I said, when I do it, if I actually full send it, I'm probably never going to work in law enforcement again. Because if they pull that up, because it doesn't look good. Like it's literally like
No, yeah,
it's like reverse propaganda.
yeah.
And for the record, for the people out there, I am not anti-police. I just think that there are failings in the institution. And that's just kind of what I just like satire. I like just poking fun at stuff. Doesn't mean I hate it. Like I like making fun of myself. I don't think that I hate myself. But there's probably statistically, what is it, 2 people that have made it this far. Because if there's like 20, 30 viewers and 10% actually watch all of it, that would mean there's like 2 or 3 people that actually get this far. So to those 2 or 3, my heart goes out to you. We know who you are and we love you.
No.
Thank you.
Well, not who you are.
I don't know. Unless there's something crazy you want to talk about, we probably just kill it there.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I just
want to go and call it a day. Rip its innards out. You know it is.
reach its innards out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you were. I do want to figure this one out because I feel like I don't really accomplish a whole lot with my programming. I do it very seldomly. Like all of I didn't work on it all of January, but I blame that to seasonal depression. So I'm not like actually.
It was rough. Last month was rough.
Yeah, from a lot of people I talked to, it was rough for them too, and they couldn't figure out why. And I truly, truly believe it is that like coldness does put people in a different state of mind. I think it's like a human thing.
Well, I mean, vitamin D, right? Like you're not going outside getting vitamin D when it's
Yeah, but I don't get the vitamin D all that much. I really do think it's just the cold.
Yeah,
I think the temperature does affect people.
Yeah, I mean,
it probably makes them want to. What's the word?
Suicide is badass.
No, probably hibernate more, but you don't get to do that stuff, and you have to work more. Which means you're probably like I don't know. You're probably supposed to sleep more during the winter, but we don't get to freaking do that because we live in a society where it's always the same.
That off. We're gonna kill a video where you just say because we live in a society.
Okay. All right. Well, I love you. We'll end.
Bye forever. I'll never see any of you ever again, or anyone listening. Thank you. This is the last episode.
No. Fuck you.
All right. Okay. Really end. That's our show.